So can we just slow down?
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to uniform. And we're underway. Rice, Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Garnacho, Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Trossard, played long and they could be in here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Saka chasing after it. Joa Pedro, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. In with the challenge. Caicedo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Saliba. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Cucurella. Garnacho. Timber cuts out the pass. Odegaard. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Saliba. Trossard. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes...
And he has been fouled there. Well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Caicedo. Badiashile. Cucurella. Lobbed in behind. Now the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Cucurella makes the interception. Buonanotte, deftly done. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Joa Pedro. Pedro is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's going direct. Fernandez plays it short. Showing good feet. In it comes. Keeper sees it all the way. Saka, and it's lofted through here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's played forward. Saka, well, that's an inviting ball. That'll be a throw-in. Rice, Saka providing an outlet on... Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Gyökeres brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Caicedo. Buonanotte. Caicedo. Out to the right. Fernandez. Played out to the right. Caicedo. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Fernandez. Garnacho. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Colwell. Badiashile. Buonanotte. Oh, a delicate chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Incapuyi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Ødegaard. Cross from Ødegaard.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Trossard. Badiashile did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Garnacho. Fernandes is onto it in a flash. Gusto. Fernandes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Saka. It's out for a goal kick. Caicedo. Gusto. Hincapi gets over and intercepts. Zubimendi. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played into space out wide. Rice. Saliba. Zubimendi. Palmer. Saliba. It's a throw-in. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Gabriel. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Tries to get it clear. Saka. Saka has got himself a free kick. Timber! The beauty! take the lead. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. The Gunners have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Zubimendi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard chooses to go cross-field. Gyökeres. Defending was strong and firm. Hincapi is the guilty party there. Shot at goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gyökeres. Oh, good spread. Saliba stood his ground strongly. Out to the right. Trossard. Saliba. He's had a shot! No, not this time.
It's good delivery, though. Clearly trying to draw the goalkeeper into an area he doesn't want to come.
Palmer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Caicedo. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Played out to the right. Now it's Trossard. Trossard. Could be danger here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a save from Sanchez! And that's a throw-in. Ødegaard. Buonanotte. Gusto. It's a good run down the right. Palmer. Garnacho proves too strong. Gabriel. Rice. Hincapi, forwards and with intent. Trossard hoisted in. And he's there to get it away. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Joa Pedro, Fernandez, Garnacho succumbs to the pressure. Chelsea have a free kick. Great hit!
Oh, extraordinary. All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Trossard tries to dink it through. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Pedro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Trossard. He's got away. Trossard. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Trossard, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
That's a little off target. Gabriel. Saliba. Zubimendi. Gabriel. Hincapi, shifted upfield. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gusto gets into some space. So who's he picking out? Fernandez. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's neat. Cucurella is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Deftly away. Rice concedes a free kick for that. Ødegaard aim forwards. Saka with the foul.
Chelsea really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out.
Palmer! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Throw in. Buonanotte. Cucurella. Gets a foot in here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Timber looking to add to his goal. Arsenal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Saliba. Saliba, gently done. Palmer. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Garnacho. Joa Pedro. Garnacho. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a corner. Ødegaard plays it short. Cross goes in there. Sanchez catches it safely. Caicedo. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ødegaard. Saka. That's good play. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's corner. Oh, what a climb! Rice. Ødegaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Badiashile. Buonanotte. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. Garnacho finds himself offside. That's very neat. Trossard. Lovely feet. Now it's right. Decent hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rice brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Buonanotte. Cucurella. And it's lofted through here. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saliba. Nice physical challenge. Buonanotte. Garnacho. Joa Pedro. And now the hit! And that's off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Odegaard. Timber. Rice. Incapuyi. Odegaard is onto it in a flash. Gusto. Caicedo. Buonanotte. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Badiashile. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Trossard in acres of space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Garnacho. Chelsea keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Badiashile, gently done. Odegaard. Timber. Rice. 30 minutes gone. Trossard. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Aim forwards. Saka. Now he's off and running. Odegaard. Played into the middle. Up for a header! Fernandes. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. It's run loose here. Cucurella. Zubimendi. No, again there's no way through. Trossard. And they've got a throw. Looks to clip it forward. There's no flag. That is lovely. Palmer. Garnacho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Odegaard. Now it's Joa Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, easy pickings there. Gusto forwards and with intent. Joa Pedro. Palmer. Caicedo. Buonanotte. Garnacho. Well, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Hincapi shifted upfield. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. Oh, he's found some space here. Garnacho! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Proves too strong. Odegaard. Timber. Odegaard. Arsenal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Hincapi. Hincapi played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal go into the lead. Cucurella. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. Caicedo. Timber with the clearance. Ødegaard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Caicedo. Thinks one through. Great hit! A real chance and a real let-off. Cuts out the pass. Fernandez. Gusto. Caicedo. Chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. Trossard can get it clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Rice gets it away. Palmer. Played out wide. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Zubimendi. Trossard. Zubimendi. Saka chasing after it. Clearly not happy with that. Saka, cross goes in there. Sanchez deals with it effortlessly. Better ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Gabriel. Saka. Timber. Gyökeres. Saka in acres of space out wide. He's cut it out. Palmer. Now it's Joa Pedro. Proves too strong. Ødegaard. Saka. Zubimendi. Pedro with the foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Saka. Excellent. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been cut short. Odegaard. Now it's Rice. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fernandez gets it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A chance to play it in. Buonanotte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cucurella, that's a good ball played into space.
Chelsea really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Badiashile. Garnacho. Cucurella. Now who's going to be first to this? That is lovely. Arsenal making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Timber. Odegaard. Calmly anticipates. Caicedo. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Palmer. And he's picked out the run. Odegaard. Saka, who's set up 1 goal so far. Odegaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Garnacho, over to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Gyökeres. Saka. He's looking for the runner here. Trossard. Looking for a decent ball in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Badiashile, and it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Subimendi. Timber. Saka. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Timber! And that has been knocked clear. Saliba. Oh, such a clever touch. Trossard's cross. Up he goes! Saka. Floated up and over. Out of play for a goal kick. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Gusto. Timber. No. Again, there's no way through. Saka. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Win. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Chile. Now it's Rice. And that's been won straight back. Caicedo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now they can break here. Garnacho. Saliba. Rice. Out to the right. Garnacho. Caicedo. Caicedo played up towards the front line. Gusto. Caicedo.
Fernandez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Rice. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Caicedo. 15 minutes till half-time. Timber. Incapuyi. Subimendi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saka, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Garnacho. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. He's got away. Lovely feet. Cucurella crosses. It's out for a goal kick. Joa Pedro. That'll be a throw-in. Ødegaard. Timber. Incapuyi. Subimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Trossard. Fernandez. Caicedo. Badiashile. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Incapuyi. Hincapi, forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
Gabriel. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Saka has it in a wide position. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Caicedo clears it away. Colwell. Palmer. Cucurella. He could be in here. Garnacho. Garnacho! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Garnacho knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Buonanotte. Cucurella. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. And the half-time whistle goes. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time.
Different sound.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Timber. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Timber. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Gabriel, gently done. Saliba. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka. And he goes cross-field. Trossard. Nice control. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Caicedo have it back and can go again. Saka. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Fernandes succumbs to the pressure. Zubimendi with a definite foul there. It's a good footing. And the shot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Moved on forwards. Saka in acres of space out wide. Rice. Ødegaard. Now here's the delivery. Trossard! That's a half-decent try.
Trossard usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Caicedo. Buonanotte. Garnacho. Buonanotte. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Zubimendi. Trossard. The Gunners do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Timber. Rice. Ødegaard. Joa Pedro. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
He's through here. Saka. It'll be a throw-in. Rice.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Zubimendi. Long ball looking to counter. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Cucurella. Zubimendi wins the duel this time. Incapuyi. Rice. Played towards the other side. Chile. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cucurella. Chelsea going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
The Blues keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And it's played forward. Saka. Rice. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there. It's big chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Saka. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice physical challenge. Gusto. Palmer. Cucurella. That's good play. Buonanotte. Muscular approach does pay off here. Timber shifted upfield. Ødegaard with the foul. Gusto. Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Caicedo. Gusto. Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Trossard. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Throw in. Cucurella. Cucurella. Garnacho.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Succumbs to the pressure. Ball's gone out of play. Garnacho. Colwell.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Timber. Ødegaard. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Timber. Ødegaard. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Trossard. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Timber. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Gabriel, aim forwards. Badiashile does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Garnacho. Buonanotte. Palmer. And he'll shoot here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Palmer just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Cucurella. Oh, a delicate chip through. Buonanotte. The message is clear, none shall pass. Saka. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cucurella. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played back to the goalkeeper. Colwill. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Joa Pedro. Oh, it's come loose. Zubimendi. Saka. Gusto. That looks a cracking ball. Palmer. The Blues have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Cucurella. Nice control. Cleared without complication. Palmer. There's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. That has been knocked. Chance to finish. And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He's in plenty of space here. Sanchez deals with it effortlessly. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Badiashile. Fernandez is onto it in a flash. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Zubimendi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. Hincapi with the clearance. And that's a throw-in. Fernandez. Caicedo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Palmer played out towards the right wing. Now it's Joa Pedro. It's Pedro! Gets it away. Garnacho! Garnacho! Away from that.
Saka are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. Buonanotte. Palmer. Fernandez. So we've reached the hour mark. Palmer! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Moved on forwards. Buonanotte. That's a nicely measured pass. Saliba. Trossard. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Calmly anticipates. Ødegaard. Timber looks to the other side. Saliba. Trossard. Rice. Plenty on that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Colwell. Palmer. Gusto. Palmer. Garnacho. Cucurella. Saliba. Gabriel. Timber. Subimendi. Played out to the left flank. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Saliba. Ødegaard. Cross from Ødegaard. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Ødegaard looking to hit the byline here. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Garnacho. Buonanotte. Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard. Rice. Timber. Zubimendi. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Trossard. Trossard has got himself a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Saka, great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's played forward. Trossard stood his ground strongly. Zubimendi. Saliba. Trossard. Garnacho.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Garnacho. Now it's Joa Pedro. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gabriel. That's gone for a throw-in. Zubimendi wins the duel this time. Saka. Succumbs to the pressure. Timber. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Rice. Zubimendi. Timber. Hincapi, shifted upfield. Colwell. Rice. Caicedo does really well to win the ball. Is onto it in a flash. Saka. Palmer. Badiashile. Buonanotte. Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka. Now it's Trossard. Garnacho. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a throw-in. Saliba. Zubimendi. Incapuyi. Colwill. Caicedo. Badiashile. Buonanotte. Moved on forwards. Subimendi. Gabriel. Rice. Saka chasing after it. Palmer. It's a good foot in there. Gyökeres. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Joa Pedro. Caicedo. Cucurella. Badiashile. Oh, good-looking ball. Ødegaard. Saka. Subimendi. Saliba. Subimendi. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Joa Pedro. Hincapi with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he thumps it clear. Badiashile. That's a good ball played into space. Another throw-in. Subimendi. Ødegaard. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. That's a little off target. Buonanotte. Garnacho. Subimendi. Timber. Rice. Ødegaard. Oh, that's nice. Oh, smashing header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Buonanotte. Caicedo. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Gabriel. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Garnacho. Excellent. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Palmer. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well cleared. Caicedo. Buonanotte. Garnacho.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's no flag. Oh, what a climb! Fernandez. Badiashile. Cucurella. Zubimendi. No, again there's no way through. Palmer, shifted upfield. Garnacho. Trossard. Saliba. Zubimendi. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Rice. Palmer. Cucurella. Well read, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Timber. Rice. Caicedo. Palmer. Zubimendi. Does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Gabriel. Trossard. Zubimendi. Timber. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice. Incapuyi. Hincapi. Forwards and with intent. Buonanotte. Gusto. Gusto. Hoisted in. What a throw in. Caicedo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gabriel. Trossard. Saliba. Saliba, gently done. It's run loose here. Rice. Badiashile. Buonanotte. Cucurella.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gusto. Cucurella, gently done. Can he latch on to this? Looking for a decent ball in. Zubimendi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saka. Caicedo has given away a free kick. Caicedo gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It is a corner. Ødegaard goes short. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he thumps it clear. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Saliba. Aim forwards. Now it's Trossard. Garnacho. Joa Pedro. Gabriel. Rice. Timber. Ødegaard. Saka. Zubimendi. Incapuyi. Hincapi, gently done. Ball is over the line. Caicedo. Proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Garnacho. That is lovely. Fernandez. Oh, good spread.
Chelsea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Garnacho. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Colwell. Rice. Subimendi. Joa Pedro.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Timber, shifted upfield. Colwell. Gusto. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Odegaard. Saka. Rice. Hincapi. Forwards and with intent. Joa Pedro. Garnacho. Decent hit! Played out to the right. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Rice. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard, searching ball that into space.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zubimendi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Gabriel. Saliba. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cucurella. Buonanotte. Gusto. He can run onto that. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Buonanotte.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rice. Gyökeres looks to clip it forward. He's in plenty of space here. Saka. Ødegaard with the short one. Very nicely done. Ødegaard. Here's the chance to cross. Oh, such a clever touch. Zubimendi. The gunner has a go!
Zubimendi just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of system's go now.
Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rice. The Gunners have a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Caicedo. That has been cut short. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's cut it out. Gusto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Saliba. Ødegaard. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Zubimendi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the ball's a good one here. Fernandes. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Palmer. Buonanotte. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Saliba. Now he's off and running. Cucurella. Garnacho. Ødegaard. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It'll be a throw-in. Buonanotte. Oh, a delicate chip through. Here comes the corner. Timber getting this one clear. That's tidy. Gusto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Succumbs to the pressure. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rice. Zubimendi. Saliba. Garnacho wins the duel this time. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. Cucurella. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Trossard. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Saka. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Trossard! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Timber!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zubimendi. Saliba.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Caicedo, gently done. Zubimendi. Timber. Rice. Saka chasing after it. And reclaimed it in a trice. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Trossard. Shapes to shoot! Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Badiashile, pinged towards the front line. Saliba, Trossard. Arsenal do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's played forward. Zubimendi.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, what a climb! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw. But worth exploring more. The distance is huge.
Arsenal have a free kick.
Timber.
Arsenal really will have to throw everything at this now. Ødegaard. And it's a corner. Oh, what a climb! Caicedo gets it clear. Four added minutes on the board. Gusto. It's going to be another throw. Colwell. Caicedo. Badiashile. Buonanotte. Gabriel cuts it out. Out towards the flank. Cucurella crosses. They've played it short. Oh, surely! And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this...
Different sound. Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found for you and our safe and sound. And we just slow down for you and our safe and we were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow